All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start.
Yellow.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Watch the curve. Color.
Check four.
Check Sunday.
Ship.
They will run with Grant. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again second and 10.
Out time, let's get off the field.
Yellow.
Watch twist.
Here's Grant.
Big edge. Kill.
Pushing forward for three up to the 48.
Good job,
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Here I come.
Easy.
57's the mic. Let him know.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
4 down.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Love.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs.
Touchdown.
His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Hatchet.
Yellow.
Check three.
On 1st down, it's Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Eddie.
Switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check safety, check safety.
Zero 15.
Switch. Check. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
Check.
This is Grant. And an alley
Go, run.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you.
He's coming.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Let's go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Shoot. Yellow, go gun.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
6 guys.
They'll try the left side.
Run.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Switch. Big Dad, quick.
Yellow.
Come.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
Hey, Riblet.
Mike's 57's Mike.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Charlie.
57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Let's go, defense.
From midfield,
Safety
here's
creep.
Mahomes.
He's
He'll
crashing.
take a shot
He's
for the
checking
end
crash.
zone. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Yeah, baby.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Yellow.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check the backer.
Hey, Riblet.
What?
Easy.
Check. Wide.
Back.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback?
Come on,
No.
fellas.
They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
They can't hang with
They
us.
just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. On second down, Cook. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to
They
the 5.
don't want it, fellas. They
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings 7, Chiefs nothing.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
66. Bullet high. Squeeze, squeeze, get in there.
Turn it up.
Hut, hut.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on fourth down.
Deuce. Check 43. Jam.
They'll try the left side. It's Grant. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Corey Grant, touchdown number 15 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Tight right. Gone. 4 down. Even. Watch the edge.
Buzz.
Mike's 50.
Check pass.
Throwing on first down. Love. And the catch made by Johnson. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? The competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down, Love. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews.
Good work, boys.
Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. Hey, check Mike 50. Go. 15,
Looking to
check
throw
Mike
on
15.
2nd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone,
Into heavy
defense. Let's
traffic,
go.
and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board,
49,
but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
Yellow. Argo on, 80. Go get it. 15.
Check, 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 check.
Check 52.
15.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
Blitz, blitz.
Run. Get it.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That's what I'm
And this is
talking
why
about.
aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
No, come on, oh.
Yellow.
High 7. Let's go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike 50. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
Hey, 57.
Rabbit.
Check. Lucky. Safe.
Hey, Sunday.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. They'll run on first down. Grant. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
In your face.
15. Hey, 57 colors.
SOS.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Mike
180.
It's our
Hey,
field.
43.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
You go tight.
Come back.
Tight. You got tight right there. Hey.
On second down now.
Switch.
It's Grant. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Come on now, let's go.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
I'm coming, baby. Woo! Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill.
They'll try the left side. Grant. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Shift, shift.
Check your hot read.
Check 13. Check 13.
Check, 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 check.
Yellow.
Check, check.
Hey, 15.
Joker, 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 joker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Corey Grant as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Vikings 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much. As he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Got it.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
Check 56. Okay, double up. Go, go. Mike 56, Mike 56.
H3, 218. Chopper.
Harden out. Alert.
You're out.
3. Alert 3.
Tight dog.
Ready, go.
Throwing again. Love. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down, it's Cook. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a third and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Bang, 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 bang.
From the gun on third down, Love. He'll rifle this one deep right. And this is caught at the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Let's make... Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Go. 57. Mike, 57. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. 25.
Yellow.
25. Check 25.
Check 3.
From the 29, Mahomes completes it to Corey Grant. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, right at the 40.
Shift.
Motion. Hey, 15.
They'll try the left side. Grant, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long.
Wahoo! Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Ricky.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know it.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week. No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed out.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's more coming. It's more where it came from.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw on second down. Love. Going deep for Diggs. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right?
Yeah, baby.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
You ain't doing nothing.
57.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Check. Crunch.
Kill.
They go back to Grant.
Run.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Yellow.
Select.
Check curls. Check 26.
Kill.
On first down, it's Grant, and he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, check 24.
Hey, rip list.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
No fear in that offense.
Hey, 43.
Fear in that offense.
On second down now. It's Grant. And some room to roam now.
Check three. Check three.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
the guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches. Because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Right there. All day, baby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings 20-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Fight on these two. 180.
57's Mike.
Hey, color.
Watch the backer. Check 31.
43. 43. Hey, color.
Shit.
Watch twist.
On second down, it's Grant. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
56 is the Mike. I got it.
Set go. Set go.
From the gun,
Right there. 56.
Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's right.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Now this throw caught left side.
Yeah,
they get
baby.
16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Love. He's got his man, it's Andrews. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Hatchet.
Bravo!
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Love. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, yo, go gun.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check safety.
61. Matchbox. Light.
Switch. Check. He's checking.
Yellow.
Crash.
Our time.
Now a give, right side. Grant. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Give me the bounce.
Corey Grant with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Kansas City Chiefs. First
43.
Out.
Right back to him on first down.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
at the 17-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Shift. He's coming. Double up.
Double up.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Looking to throw. Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Mike's 50. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Pick the edge. Come.
Mike's 50. I hear.
Hey, 57 color.
He's crashing.
Hey, rip list.
Check the backer.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard